Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver your latest timeless, collective, channeled message from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts below the video in the description box as well as on the websites. And we are going to begin. We pulled the download messages. We're going to pull some alpha and omega messages. And so we pull them first and read them last. They'll put a beautiful bow on the entire message. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Thank you just for being. And thank you for all you're doing to hold this energy down, bring this energy up, elevate your consciousness, step into your best version of yourself. I heard daily, daily. So they're putting an emphasis on the word daily, and that you are stepping into your highest version of yourself. I'm hearing on all time, space, and dimensions. Okay, pulling in the best from all of the different multi-dimensional versions of yourself, intercorresponding timelines. Okay, the quantum entanglements of that which thine are. Ooh, thank you. And then I just heard a I don't know if which social media it was on, but I just heard people discussing some scientific experiments they did, in which they took DNA from a person, removed the DNA from that person's physical presence, and even from a different physical location, whatever the person was feeling, their DNA was responding. Wherever the person was vibrating, their DNA was vibrating the same as them. So there's some energy here of it's like, you could take the girl out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the girl. You could take the girl out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of the girl. You could take the boy from the pain, but you can't take the pain out of the boy. Really? Oh, that's interesting. I wasn't planning to say that, but it came out the way it needed to. So, interesting. That last one, the pain out of the boy out of the pain. Interesting. Okay. So we're going to see what comes out. We do have your 2 alpha and omega messages here. Shout out to Janine. And the first one we're going to talk about from the download says, what you resist persists, what you embrace you can erase. I heard the beginning of this for years as I was beginning to come into my awakening. And then one day, Spirit gave me the second half of this, what you embrace you can erase. And I'm hearing anything that you try to deny, anything you try to push away must exist by your very attention to it. And once you accept that it is where it is, it can change its vibration. It can change the way it's vibrating, but it's going to require acceptance of what is. And then from that point, it's going to want to change on its own. I'm hearing on its own. Okay. So there's something coming through about genetic changes and how your genes and the vibration that they're existing in affects you not only in your current physical space, but anywhere where your DNA exists. Hey, parents, you know your DNA exists in your children, right? So there's that. Okay. So you want to help your kids? Best thing for you, help yourself, elevate your own vibration. That's going to automatically affect other places where your DNA is existing. That's an interest. I'm hearing that's a cool part of having offspring. Okay. Funny, interesting. Okay. And so the the image that I had chosen when I created this deck, it shows 4 seasons. There's 4 different seasons um, in this image is what I'm seeing. I don't know why, because I'm not seeing it now that I'm looking at it, but I did see 4 seasons. Now I'm seeing a reflection. I'm seeing the reflection from this mountain range up here into water down here. Interesting. There's a river that runs through it. A river runs through it. A river runs through it. What's the river runs through it? It's saying emotions, water. You know, you equate emotions with water, water and emotions. Okay, so a river runs through it. What you embrace, you can erase. What you resist persists. What you embrace, you can erase. Okay, let's see what the other card that came out. Mind you, I don't. Different ones will pull all the cards first. They'll meditate on and get a whole message and then deliver it. Now, I go through the grueling process of pulling the cards and grueling. Oh my God, it make it sound so hard. No, it's easy. It's fun. To pull the cards here in front of you and receive the message as you know as you're witnessing, as you're part of it in the here and now, all time, space, and dimension. Where you're watching, you're going to see the message unfold. So let's build into this message. Let's see what Spirit is giving us overall. This next card we have coming, and it shows up on the Christmas light side of it. It says, I may be available from time to time, but I'm never free. You know, quite like Christmas lights, you can drive around the neighborhoods and see them at certain times of the year. They're available from time to time, but somebody is paying the bill. Somebody is paying the bill for the lights. Okay, so they're never free. Somebody's paying the bill for it. You may be able to see it from time to time, but never free. So there's 2 different energies coming through. One is I'm hearing cost and availability. Okay. The other one is realizing, okay, what's it going to cost to have more available? I hear you're going to have to realize that what you've been persisting in, what you've been trying to reject, okay, what you've been trying to resist is going to cost some acceptance. Some acceptance in order to move the energy, to shift the perspective, to shift the experience. It's going to cost some embracing. Okay. All right. Let's get something from the spiritual news and see how much more they're going to add into our message. So I heard I paid the cost to be the boss. Somebody's got to pay the cost to elevate the energy, elevate the frequency and vibration, not only for you, but for your whole tribe and clan and your family too. Okay. Yeah. And then I hear 7 generations on both sides of you experience the change. Okay. And then in the beginning, when we're talking about calling we were talking about not even calling it in, but the honoring of the highest self from all time, space, and dimension. It's like in each alternate dimension, there's the highest vibrational self version, and it's like all those coming together to, I'm hearing, perform at your optimal performance levels. Okay, optimal, best, highest, most beneficial. Okay, so it's like you're performing in your highest, most beneficial levels. Some of you, this is what you're looking for, but I do feel like there's different energies here. One is, this is what the energy you're trying to call in. The others are like, you've been doing this, so you know where you're at in that timeline, but it's going to be key to the message overall that's coming out today. So let's see, give me the overall gist of the message for today, please, and thank you. Okay. Well, look, how you gonna give me 2 cards? I really want one. You know that. Okay. Well, sometimes you get more than what you bargained for. Sometimes you get more than what you asked for. Be careful what you ask for. You just might get double. Oh, I heard ask for more. Ask for more. And then I just heard, yeah, it's so ingrained in your DNA to ask for so little and expect so little for yourself. They're like, yeah, elevate your expectation. Ask for more. Ask for bigger. Ask for better. Ask for the best. It's okay. You don't have to do the same as all the rest. You could do it differently. Okay. All right. Loving the way this is coming through today for me and you. It says forgiveness is the key to healing and letting go. Whomever you need to forgive, Spirit says now is the time to do so. There's no need to hold on to hurt, anger, or pain. Release it so you can be free. I'm hearing this is more of a past energy. So you're going to know, because there's something or someone that you had to forgive. that you had to accept some things about. You tried to avoid the person, you tried to avoid some facts, you tried to resist something the minute you just embraced from where it was. And then, oh, thank you. And then, so I see there's an experience coming through. They're showing me a person who has had a lot of challenges with a specific person or a few different people. And then it's like I finally have finally accepted that you're not going to be what I want you to be or what I can see that you could be. Instead, this is what you're chosen to be. I'm just going to accept you the way you are. And then enforcing the boundaries and the limitations, right? Creating some. First off, I heard first you got to get you some, and then from there you can enforce them in order to make things more sustainable for yourself and your own elevated vibration. In other words, baby, you're not going down, baby, down the roller coaster. No, um, you're just to hold on to somebody. There's this energy here of having somebody so much in your space, and then realizing like you were holding on to who I'm hearing you're holding on to some traumas and some pains. Oh, you could take the boy out of the pain, but you can't take the pain out of the boy. There's something there about holding on. Oh, holding on to a boy who's in pain. Okay, who's that? But and mind you, I'm gonna say girl, boy, he, she, men, women, man, woman, whatever. You know what your genders are. I don't have to define those for you. Neither does the tarot. Anyways, point is, there's somebody here where you could not take the pain out of them, even though you remove. So I see somebody removing a person from a very painful situation, but then that pain, the person out of the painful situation, they continue to self-generate the pain. This is like, oh, you're no longer homeless on the street, but you gonna act like we still broke, even though you came to my house and I'm providing everything for you. And I'm just saying, hey, start over again. You don't have to worry about food or where to sleep or rent or not electricity or water or nothing. You have all you need. So just, get yourself a job, And somebody's like, they bring the same mentality of I have nothing, nothing's working out for me. And then and then they grow resentful because you're the one with the job. You're the one providing the house. You're the one providing the food. You're the one providing everything. They wouldn't have a phone if it wasn't for you, I heard. So whoever's experience this is, you're dealing with a situation where you tried to remove a person from an experience because you're like, that's some BS. You deserve better than that. Problem is, you pull the person out of the situation. The person brings the situation with them because they can't let it go. There's some forgiveness and healing that has to happen within this person. They haven't chosen it yet. So, yeah, they're like, you've had this experience personally. Yes, the heck I have. And how many times and how many ways with how many different people on how many different days to figure out that, sometimes when you bring somebody and you try to remove them from their experience, the experience was their homegrown teacher. And so that person, without learning the lessons of their experience, doesn't change their vibration. Why? Because they're resisting where they were at. They have not embraced anything about where they're at. And a lot of times, yeah, they're saying a lot of times, you literally all you're doing is inviting that energy into your home. That energy is going to begin to affect you and your home. So there's a side message for somebody. You've been thinking about inviting that person to live in your house because they've been going through it. Yeah, if you want to start going through it, go ahead. Let them come in your house. Let them come in your house and see how hard it is to get them out. And then when they are physically gone, see how hard it is to get that energy out of your auric field. Oh, okay. Oh, Lord, that was a lot. That was a lot. Okay. They said I can read this card now. It says, this just in. Spirit wants you to be grateful. You have been focusing so much on things you don't have that you never get to appreciate the things you do have. Take this time to embrace all of what and who is around you. That is what really matters. Okay, so this is the answer that this person requires, is what I heard. What they embrace, they can erase. The word embrace came out here, but what they resist persists. So somebody here is fighting so hard not to be in poverty, not to be alone, not to be homeless, whatever it is. And the problem is they're so focused on what they don't want. They have a resistant energy. The answer the spirit is providing here from these messages is, listen, you're going to have to accept where you're at and start counting the blessings of where you're at. They're saying that example you gave years ago was great. You were giving that one all the time. Give them that one. And I'm like, okay. And they say, yeah, if you all you have is one left sock and one right shoe, and you can show more gratitude for that what you do have instead of that what you think you don't have, then you'd be surprised how much more will come to you. They're saying, yeah, give more gratitude for the one left sock and the one right shoe, and before you know it, you'll have matching sets. And then if you keep giving gratitude for those, you'd be surprised that you'll end up with a closet in a home to put it all in. And you'd be surprised on how the having is going to lend to more having. This is in harmony with universal law. You cannot have anything that you want. You cannot have anything that you need. By your saying, I want it, you're telling the universe, I don't have it. I want for it. The universe is going to say, you're right. Abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus focus, magic I am. They're going to say, you are absolutely right. You are magical. You create your universe. You create your reality. You're attracting that which you are. And that which you're saying you are is wanting. You want this. You want it. Therefore, let me make sure you have more wanting of it. Well, if you need something and you keep saying, oh, I need this, then guess what happens? You end up needing. So there's somebody here who's been so focused on wanting and needing instead of saying, oh, man, I have so much. Look at all these cards. I have so much. Look at all this oxygen. You can't see the oxygen, baby, but you sure can breathe it in. There's an abundance of it. Oh, man, I don't have no. Yes, you do. What do you have surrounding you? If nothing else, you got a phone, a laptop, a TV. I don't know where you're watching me at, but you got something. You got ears that work. Oh, man, I got all these sounds. I don't care what you find to be grateful for. Dang, look at all the trash in that trash can. That's all stuff that I've consumed. I have a whole bunch of refuse that I get to throw away, and there's a big old receptacle outdoors so I can take his foul stench outside. Oh, my God, there's so much water in this tap. If I turn it on, it just keeps flowing and flowing and flowing. Oh, my God, look at all the rocks outside in the yard. Oh, there's so many rocks out there. Oh, I have so many rocks. They said, get real ridiculous with. I got so many strands of hair on my head. Wow, I have a lot of hair. They're saying, I love my hair. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. Being more grateful for anything that you have and focused on that will bring more. But wanting, oh, I just want my hair to grow. You notice when you want your hair to grow, it just kind of stays the same. You notice how when you want more money, money just don't seem to come. You notice how when you need a ride, you end up walking. Stuff like that. Wanting and needing is going to lead to more wanting and needing. They're saying, yeah, I know it's kind of hard to not pay attention to all those things you want and need. However, make yourself learn to, when you start to get into I want, I need, if we would make ourselves shift our attention to what we have, and it could be ridiculous. I have a box and it has so many markers in it and colors and pens. I have so many markers and colors and pens. Wow, I got a lot of books. Look at all those books. I got a lot of socks. I have so many pairs of socks. They're saying whatever it is. Why are you saying all these ridiculous things, Melinda? Well, we're saying all these ridiculous things, Melinda, because we need you to pay attention to how easy it is to find a lot. To find so much of what you have. I have so many words. I've always got the perfect words. I've always got the best words to use. I could describe all kinds of stuff. Somebody has so many words that they can perfectly describe the food. You have an amazing palate. I've told people before, yeah, I'm not the best at describing colors or foods or smells. There are some people that could smell a perfume, any random perfume, and tell you the composition of that perfume. There are some people that has an eyesight, that has ability to see so much dimension in the color that it's beyond the human spectrum. There are some people that just take one little taste of some food they've never tried before. They could put that recipe together in the kitchen. Just give them the spice rack, baby. They got it. What do you have? You have something natural, innate ability. Go there. Okay. Look at the mundane. I have so many pillows. Oh, somebody has a bed full of pillows. If you would focus more on all them pillows you have, somebody's like, yeah, I focus on what I have. I have bills, Melinda. Okay. Well, you see how them bills make you feel? I would encourage you to find something that feels a little lighter than that, like pillows. You got a lot of pillows. The point is to find something that has a neutral or a higher vibration. Yeah, neutral or higher vibration, not a low vibration. Yes, we all have bills. You know what? When you can learn to look at them bills and say, this means I have services. This means I have lights. This means I have water. This one means I have television service. This one means I have internet service. This one means I have a bed to sleep in. This one means I have a place to live. I have bills because I have things, because I have access, because I have abundance, because okay, so that's getting kind of mundane, getting kind of monotonous, getting kind of repetitive. You still want to go down the same? Do we need to get more clear with you? Do you get it? I have a bunch of pills. I got so many shoes. Who are you? You have a whole room for your shoes. That's crazy. You'll never even wear them all. It's been years since you worn some of those pairs. Somebody here as well. I'm here. You know, you need to learn to Marie Kondo your house. You got so much stuff just sitting around. All you got to do is take the item and say, does this spark joy? And you're going to hear either yes or no. Yes, it sparks joy. I love these. I love these. So I'm going to keep them. No, that doesn't spark joy. I don't love this. So I'm going to throw it away, recycle it, give it away. Move the energy in your home. Move the energy in your home. Figure it out. You don't know what Marie Kondo is? It's on Netflix. She's like some Japanese organized lady. It's pretty freaking cool. Also, if you need help figuring out how to fold your clothes so your closet looks more pretty and more organized and stays that way, she's got some great techniques. Just throwing that out there. Somebody needs to learn how to fold clothes. You were just talking about. They're showing me you were just talking about. This is a confirmation for you. It sounds like we're just channeling some silly stuff up in here today, but no, babe, this is a direct confirmation. A channel message for you. Who are you? You know who you are. Well, let me find out who are you. I'm gonna use this deck and find out who are you in this message today. Okay, tribe, because this is a timeless collective reading. Timeless collective reading. What you resist persists. What you embrace, you can erase. Yeah. And they're like, the moment you embrace that this is where I'm at, but find gratitude for where you're at. It's amazing how you shift the energy there. What's up, Malibu? Live with us too. Hey, okay. Yeah, so this is what I have. I have two people on my life. Yay, I'm so grateful for the two people that are on my life. Instead of, oh my God, I only have two people on my life. This is terrible. Oh, no, I have two people watching me live. That's so freaking awesome. Even if I had no people watching me live, I have a live. I have cards. I have a message. I got something to say. I got something to say, and I'm going to say it today. Hey, I got words. I have cards. Let's see what the universe wants to say. Who are you? Who are you? Okay, who are you? Thank you. You are the exorcist. It's time to exercise those demons out your life, baby. That's what. Oh, look, I was giving gratitude for two, and now we have three. I have three live viewers with me. Yay! Okay, you understand what we say. So you're playing the exorcist in life. So either you're afraid of facing your own demons, or you are freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. You are the exorcist. This is you. You're trying to benefit somebody in a situation. Maybe you aren't even doing that no more, and this is a huge confirmation. You don't have to. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this for them. You don't have to do this for anybody. It is what it is. You don't have to. You don't have to be fighting so hard. I'm hearing you don't have to be fighting so hard. When you decide you're gonna fight, we gotta fight for our right to party. They're saying whatever you fight is just like resistance. You're gonna have to be fighting with it some more. Why you want to do that? Okay. All right. So if that's who you are, if you're the exorcist, let's take a look at the energy on the other side of the table. So you're the exorcist, about to exorcise some demons up out of here. Who is on the other side of the table? Who is on the other side of the table with the collective right now? Who is collective face to face with? In a face off. I heard in a face off. We have the child nature. It came out in reverse, literally telling me this is the shadow attribute. There's somebody here who is a child of nature in a shadow attribute. It says tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. I heard heavy emphasis on people. So here you are. Somebody is abusive. They like to abuse people. They like to abuse animals. I heard they like to break shit. They're just destructive. Somebody is a very destructive nature. And here you are to exercise them. Be careful fighting with them demons, baby. Because let me tell you, sometimes them demons, they be trying to break your soul, break your spirit, and your body. Be very careful. I'm hearing 911. Somebody might need to call 911. I know, but don't fight with people like that if you don't have to. But you can fight on the spiritual plane, and you can use your words, and you can put those boundaries down. That's what's going on here. So there's somebody here who's so childlike. They want to hold on to things. I heard, but is this person holding on to that healthy or abusive? Somebody's trying to hold on to something or someone, an animal, a place, or something like that. This is like somebody who refuses to do any repairs on the decrepit old building. This is like somebody who refuses to let go of their 150 cats they have living in their house. It's all underfed and malnourished and feral. This is like somebody who's got a yard full of chickens, but they all scrawny. They don't get fed enough. They don't get fresh water. This is somebody who's got something, but I heard by the own lack of self-care, they also don't know how to care for anything else they have. And so then what's happening is that they're not caring for that. And so I'm getting malnourished, I'm getting underfed, I'm getting mistreatment. And I'm getting that this person doesn't even know what they're doing. They don't even understand. So there's somebody here who's stuck in a lack and limitation, poverty. I don't have it. I can't. It don't work. Mentality that's so strong, and they're passing it on to another one who's under their care. It could be a child. It could be another person. It could be their pets. It could be their home environment. I heard Wreck It Ralph. If the person's name is Ralph, that's crazy. But yes, Wreck It Ralph broke the internet. Wreck It Ralph broke the internet. Did this person break your Wi-Fi box? Did this person forget to pay the Wi-Fi bill or something like that? I'm glad you got a signal and you can get the message. This is freaking awesome. What is happening in this experience? What is the connection between the two? They want the enchanted map oracle for this. Whoo, so much channeling through. I've been wanting to record for you guys. What's the last time I went live? I feel like it was like 2 weeks ago. I don't know, a week and a half. Anyways, point is, I've been wanting to go live and record. But let me tell you, the couple times that I tried to, it wasn't working. And the other times when I wanted to, I was on the verge of passing out, knocked out, tired, right? And so yeah, it's been over a week since I went live last with the most recent Ophiuchus reading. That was 9 days ago, number 9. That's significant. Yeah, I needed to be on my own. So before Spirit had me have the got to take a dump urge to go live twice a day or more, that has slowed down tremendously. There's a reason for that. I'm not sure what that reason is. They say, oh, it's all in divine timing, all in divine timing. Okay, so this message live today, I thought I was going to record the Spanish Ophiuchus. They were like, nope, the YouTube did not allow that video to go live. I hit the try again button. It didn't work. They were like, yeah, it's time to do a collective. I'm like, oh, okay, no wonder. Oh, that makes sense. So here we are, collective message, divine timing. You're exercising a demon out of a person who has a tendency to be abusive to animals, people, and their environment. Child, this person, I hear energy of entitlement. This person has an energy of entitlement about them. They just feel like you should take care of them just because they're there. I'm getting for somebody, this is a strong family tie energy where this person feels entitled to your fill in the blank, and they just feel like you should take care of their fill in the blank because we're family. Okay, there's somebody here who refuses to grow up, who's refused to grow up. We have also some butterfly energy. We have some phoenix energy in here in this exorcist. Somebody here, you resonate highly with peacocks, phoenix. You resonate highly with butterflies. Okay. You could have had somebody here watching. You have the shaman energy about you. You're able to see what's going on with other people, and you can see how there is abuse of self, abuse of self that translates into abuse of others and other things in their life. Somebody don't take care of their property, they don't take care of their animals, and they don't take care of any of that because they don't take care of their self. What is happening in this connection? What is the point of this connection right here? Why is this? What's the point of this connection? What you need to tell them about this connection? There's this person. So this person has a hard time seeing gratefulness. They have so much to be grateful for and all these things that they're not taking care of, but they're not grateful for them. So they don't take care of them. People who ain't used to having things don't know how to appreciate the things that they have. Okay, we have wide open coming out of the deck. Card number 42. There's so much opportunity here. Oh, so we have this magical person, and where their focus goes, the energy flows, and that's what grows. Oh, yeah. They have a magical gaze. They're able to cast magic onto any situation simply by focusing on it. Now, this person, if they understood that what they've been doing is actually casting magic so that this not having would grow. That's what they've been doing. They don't understand that that's what they've been doing. Some of you are being guided to help this person realize that, and that's how you're performing as an exorcist. But this is about stepping into your power and using it to direct energetic focus. Okay, this person, some of you ain't going to try to change them, but you're going to be reminded. You're going to get that booster shot of awareness of where your focus goes. Energy flows, and that's what grows. Let's see what the book had to say about this 42. You are free to express your uniqueness to the world and share in all the bounty of life's endless possibilities. In the upright, all manner of opportunities are presented to you at this time. The wide open card is a signal that you're able to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. Don't remain small and contracted. Instead, expand your horizons beyond what you believe to be your limitations. You have a unique voice that needs to be expressed in the world. The universe is supportive of new ideas and approaches at this time, so speak up and speak out. This card is the sign of the maverick who freely roams the wide open space of possibility. Allow for a greater version to replace old ideas as you dream a grander dream. In reverse, envy, jealousy, and possessiveness are the character flaws to be careful of at this time. You or someone else is closed off, unable to remain open to new ideas or intimacy. Heed the gentle warning that too tight a hold on what or who you love or what you aspire to will choke the life out of that which you desire. Open your heart and loosen your grip, for what is truly yours can never be withheld from you. If another is shutting down, let that person be. Don't try to force a door or a mind to open. So there's a couple things that I got while I was reading that for you. One thing is somebody here, you said something to help this person let go onto a crutch. That crutch could have been a pet or a person or a place. Okay, it's like somebody is holding on to something, or it's like maybe they had a puppy and that puppy was there when they needed him, but now keeping that puppy is a form of abuse because maybe they don't have the time, the resources, the place, or the attention. And it's like your attention has helped somebody to release something that they were using as a crutch. Okay, and it wasn't even helpful for them to continue to use that. Okay, because yeah, if you keep the I heard if you keep the broken leg in the cast way too long, like that's just going to destroy the whole skin. It's going to break down the muscles and all sorts of stuff, and then it'll begin to atrophy from lack of use. So they're saying, yeah, it's time to take the cast off. There's a person here who is using this person, this place, this animal, whatever it is, as a crutch. It's not necessary no more. It's been healed. They've got to let it go. It's like sometimes the attachment to our traumas and our position of pain is so intense that we don't want to let it go. So I'm saying, you got different people on the other side of the table. You're all different people too. So you're going to play in this energy in different ways. Some of you are realizing where you haven't wanted to face your own demons, and that's why you're the one who's holding on to a person where it's time to let them go. You healed. You don't need that no more. You're holding yourself in the place of when you used to be broken, but you're not broken no more. You got to let them go because that person still ain't chosen to heal. You can't do anything to make them heal or make their healing real. They have the opportunity. There's so much opportunity here, but there's something here about creating space, letting go of what you were holding on to, what you needed so bad in order to get what you wanted, what you needed. Okay, and now you would have. Okay, and now you would have. So to get it, you're gonna have to let something go, is the guidance. That's what I'm seeing. Let me see, what do you need to know? I'm gonna use the Work Your Light Oracle. What else from the book? Hold on, while I'm shuffling this up, there was something else that I got here. We were talking about holding on too tight and choking out the energy of what you love as we were reading the book. And then also in the book, when I was reading it, it came out about you got to let some things go. I know this person who was holding on to their puppy. They were holding on to their puppy because this puppy was their little protector, their little crutch as they went through a lot of emotional experiences. But as this person hit a certain place of having healed their life, they didn't require the puppy. And guess what? They didn't even have time for the puppy no more. Puppy was alone all the freaking time, most of the time. Puppy might get an hour or two of attention a day, and it wasn't even dedicated attention. It was busy, distracted attention that the puppy would get. More than anything, the puppy was told to be quiet and go sit down, type of a thing. And then this person was motivated to find another home for the puppy. When they come into realizing, guess what? The puppy got relocated to another home. The other home is filled with love and attention for the puppy. And guess what? That person released himself from staying in strong resonance with a very painful period of their time by releasing that which they were trying to hold on to, which was only serving as a placeholder for that vibration in their life. Long story short, point of it all, the puppy has a better life, and this person is free now, creating space in their life to go and do what they want. Both of them moved on to a better position. What was required, though? They both had to let go of the position they were in. Okay. But as the exorcist here, I see that tribe, you, collective, you're the one with the ability to see what needs to be done. So whether it's you telling this to someone else or figuring out how you did not, how you've been doing that for yourself, or how you need to do that for yourself, it's time. You have the health, you have the opportunity, and you have all sorts of possibility here. Opening energy, freeing yourself instead of holding on. Look at the difference. These hands are holding on to little bunny rabbit. These hands are open and ready to receive from the universe. They're saying, yeah, open up, loosen your grip on life. I heard loosen your grip on life, and then watch what the universe puts in your embrace. Okay, watch what the universe puts in your embrace. What is the most important message you could tell us? What do we need to know about this message is coming out here and now? Thank you. And there it is, the sisterhood of the rose coming out. Okay, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher, the sisterhood of the rose. Look at that, how beautiful. So there is sisterly bonds for some of you. We are talking about your actual sister, and you know it, and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe that just came out. But there's also something here about holding on to certain energies when in reality, like, you don't vibrate there no more. It's time for you to align with other energies, with other people that are more resonant with you, that are more a match to who you are now. It's like anywhere where you used to be, uh, holding on to people, places, and things because you thought you needed them, you've healed beyond that. You're okay to let it go. And so it's like, oh, but they're still holding on to that. So I can't bring them with me. All right, let me see what this sisterhood of the rose says. The sisterhood of the rose is a lineage of priestesses and mystics who devoted their lives to serving humanity and seeding light consciousness all over the earth. A cross section of ancient lineages, it is a path of devotion and beauty. Walking this path means being devoted to seeing and creating beauty wherever you go. The rose symbolizes the heart and the sacred geometry of all life. You are being called to notice the beauty around you, particularly in nature, and hear the whispers of Mother Earth. You are being called to spend more time in nature as all the ancient secrets lived there. Mother Earth is constantly whispering, spend time admiring her creations and you will be rewarded with insight and grace. You're being called to take a little more time to both notice the beauty that exists all around you and contribute to the beauty of the world in your own way too. This could be through your own creations or in the little things like how you dress to picking flowers for your home. Every time you devote your time to creating beauty, you harmonize the planet a little more and the shift in vibration can be felt. So surround yourself with beauty and create beauty wherever you go. And so what do you need to know? You are one who creates beauty wherever you go. whether that's by how you interact with other people or connecting with nature. Um, and why are you able to do that? Because you faced your own demons. Why are you able to do that? Because you know how to free yourself of destructive influences. So I see, this person in your experience, if they're receptive and conducive to embracing what they hear, new ideas, you'll be explaining to this person how to see the beauty in life, how to see the abundance that they actually have. Somebody here's been so focused on what they don't want, what they don't want, what they don't not want, that they just keep getting more of what they don't want because that's what they've been focused on. Your focus is magical. It's your focus is your magic wand. In reality, what you point that at is going to grow. You, instead of looking at what you don't want, instead of making plans for being broke, look at what you do want. Make plans for a successful, satisfying, fulfilled life. I'm hearing it all starts in your head. It all starts in your head, but you got to be willing to brave that out. I'm hearing brave it out. Brave it out in your brain to see a better outcome, to see a more satisfying result for yourself. You got to be willing to brave it in your head. Okay. We're going to pick in the guidance position a card from the Starseed Oracle for our next card. So let's see what we have. Yeah, we have, what do you have? Room and possibilities. Room and possibilities. Somebody here, seeing somebody's specific experience where you have removed an energy from your life, a person, a place. Some of you left an environment because you just felt like if you gotta get away. Ooh, and then they just brought it in so fast. Saw something that I already knew, but I had never put specific words to before. I saw yesterday on a TikTok, and the girl was talking about how the feeling to leave everything and start over again is a trauma response. It's a trauma response. Oh, and they're saying, again, because you're physical creatures, you think everything is physical. So you get the feeling to leave everything and start over again, start fresh. And what do you think? You think, I need to move to a new city. I need to sell all my clothes or get rid of my clothes and get new ones. I need to redecorate my room. Yeah, you keep translating it all into physicality, and they're saying, we need you to translate these urges into spirituality. Well, are we telling you, what is your higher self telling you when you get the urge to let it all go and start fresh? They're talking about all those painful memories. They're talking about all the things that got you to this point that you feel like they didn't work out. We're talking about sometimes, what you're entertaining. You're entertaining some things that aren't helping you. And so you get the urge to let it all go and start over again. A lot of it, though, they're showing me energetic baggage. Bag lady. Okay, they saying you gonna miss your bus. Okay. Why? Because you're making too much fuss over stuff from the past. They're saying, let all that go. Let go of the past pains. And it's like somebody's like, yeah, I've been working on that for years, Melinda. I still ain't done it. I'm still pissed off because they did this to me, and it's their fault. Every time that comes up, just see. I heard, mentally put it in a garbage bag. One of them big black hefty bags with a drawstring tied top. Take it from your mind. Put it in an energetic, hefty garbage bag, tie that puppy up, and mentally walk it over to the dumpster. Yeah. They're saying, if you just let it all go, you can start over again. I heard, but you keep trying to do it in the physical, and the place it needs to happen is in the spiritual. So whether that's you or the person who's in this experience with you, somebody keep trying to do it on the physical realm. That lets me know that this person probably doesn't have a lot of stuff, because every time they move, they got to start with the stuff all over again. They ain't got no stuff. They got to start all over again. This person probably don't have no permanency. This person might live a little bit like a drifter, hitchhiker, or somebody who's a nomadic lifestyle, somebody who's always on the move, going here and there and any fucking where, but they're not wanting to stay with themselves. They keep trying to run from themselves physically, and what they're looking for is to give themselves a clean slate spiritually, mentally, emotionally. What's the most important guidance here for us, please and thank you? Most important guidance for the collective of love and peace and happiness. And then we're going to go into some tarot I'm going to pull tarot with each of these cards. Let me see, though. Show me more. Thank you. Most important guidance for the tribe. What do we have? Jump in. I love it. It says jump in. Andromedan energy, adventures. Say yes to change. That's the most important guidance. Say yes to change. Yeah, it's time. It's time to you gotta let it go so you can grow. You gotta let it go. Just breathe. Yeah, you gotta breathe it in and out. So life is gonna happen. You're breathing it in. And you know what? When you let it go, you gotta breathe it out. Okay, somebody here, stop. Take 3 deep breaths. And as you breathe in the abundance, the peace, the prosperity, the happiness, the joy, the high vibration, and the possibility. And when you exhale the past, the hurt, the pain, the things that make you feel drained and chained. Okay. From the book, The Jumping Card as our guidance, it says, Andromeda is a spiral galaxy, the closest galaxy to the Milky Way. It is believed that Andromedan starseeds are a group of beings who love their freedom. Very adaptable, they have a strong willingness and ability to change and go with the flow, to find calm in the chaos, to swim with the tides. This card is here to encourage you to do the same. Perhaps you have a significant goal, opportunity ahead of you. If so, you're being guided to jump in. Don't wait for permission. Don't stall until you feel ready. Take a deep breath. A good old run up and jump right on in. Life bends for the courageous, and courageous is what you're being called to be. You're already facing the right direction. The only thing left to do is leap. You'll figure out the details as you go along. Things may not always be smooth sailing. Life on earth rarely is. However, it's the rougher seas that teach us how to sail with glory. And once you know that, you can navigate any sea, ocean, or storm. The Andromedans want you to fall in love with surfing the waves of life, to seek more adventures, to embrace your own adaptability, and find a way to be the calm in the chaos. You didn't come to Earth to be passive. You came to Earth to truly live. Now take a good run and leap. How can you be more adventurous? How are you being called to jump right on in and leap? So they're asking us to take the opportunity that's right here connecting you and somebody who is a child of nature. This person could have just let go of a situation that was keeping them stuck. This person could be somebody in your life. For some of you, it's somebody in your life who is still holding on to something, and you're going to enlighten them on how to let it go. But this is an opportunity that's right here in front of you. This is somebody where, they come into your life because you have wisdom to share, to leave more beauty in the life, to enhance life. Yeah, I love it. Let's get the Enchanted Tarot out and get some more messages to go. What I saw was adding and clarifying each of these with a tarot card. And the giant Enchanted Tarot deck wants to be used today. So let's get some shuffles on this. Yeah. This is an opportunity that presents itself. And this opportunity, I'm hearing, it's going to be very confirming for you, because this is an opportunity to assist somebody who is ready to embrace the opportunity to release some attachments to people, places, and things that are not beneficial for them. But guess what? They needed the idea. They needed the inspiration. What they needed was awareness. Okay, so here you come. You present some awareness. Yeah. Again, some of you are the ones who are letting go of an attachment to somebody, something, or someone that has been abusive to you. I'm so excited for you, and I'm so proud of you. It's amazing how quickly you're going to get confirmations that, you did the right thing. This is exactly what you needed to do, what we wanted you to do. Let go of that, because as soon as you open that up, then the universe can fill in something that's more of a match to who and what you currently are and your journey into that space. The universe does not care for a vacuum. It wants to fill it up with something. Yeah, but somebody's got to pay the cost somewhere. It's like, if you're holding on to all this stuff that's not growing, that's keeping you stagnant, it's a constant reminders of the past. Clear that space out, in order to catch something else that is a match to who you are now. Mm-hmm. It's something that you've been fighting, resisting. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do. I don't want to look at that. I don't want to let go of that. I want to hold on to that. But honey, there's a natural unfolding process that's trying to happen here. So whether it's you or the person in your experience, there's this need to release, let it go, and allow it to be replaced with something that's a better match. Okay. So let's see which card can show us more about your energy in the Exorcist. Show me a clarifier for the, okay, this one right here. 9 of Swords comes out. So I'm getting, you see this person who is in a lot of state of worry. This person is, I'm hearing they have a lot of body image issues. There's somebody here who has a lot of body image issues, and it came in because of some ideas from their parents. I'm getting somebody who ever since they were a little kid, specifically something happened at 9 years old, they heard a lot about being fat. There's a person here who was always told, you're fat, you're ugly, you're not pretty, blah, 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 all these ugly things. And they've made them part of their core beliefs, part of their truth. They've made that part of their story. So wherever somebody kept telling them the ugly things, this person picked it up and began to tell their self the ugly things. And now it's part of their daily story. Oh boy. And that's what you're looking at. And that's, so anywhere where this is about you and yourself, you know, you could be that person who, yeah, some of you are that person where you got a lot of that kind of talk, and it was very destructive because it became part of your identity. And so now there's like releasing those ideas, realizing like there's so much more. There's all these bubbles, polka dot circles, whatever you want to call them up here. It's all above the sword. These swords are all positioned specifically to burst your bubble. So somebody here in this experience, you're seeing it. You're either seeing it in yourself or another person, where there's a person here. As soon as the opportunities come in, you know why they don't catch opportunities? Because this person is so good at bursting their own bubble. There's somebody here who doesn't believe in the beautiful things happening for them. There's somebody here who doesn't allow those things to take root in themselves. It's like this person doesn't even allow themselves to have a dream. You can see that. Okay. And give me something to clarify this child nature. This one is standing out. We have the 8 of Swords. Yeah, 8 of Swords. This is their focus. Their focus. And all those swords, there's one pointed out, but there are 7 more pointed in, and some of them go through the body. And then look, they go through the lower extremities, literally crossing through. I'm seeing somebody who has a lot of issues, lower back, hips, legs, knees, a lot of issues. And it's all focused on the ideas that they're accepting. Interesting. Yeah. There's a person here who is restricted in the mind, and it's causing restrictions of the body. So somebody's been having a lot of knee pain, joint pain, back pain, hip replacement surgeries. There's a person here who has been having a lot of digestive issues. They carry a lot of weight in their lower extremities. They could have lymphedema issues. I am not a medical doctor. Talk to your medical doctor. I recommend a natural alternative medicine doctor of some sort. That's all I can tell you. But the fact of the matter is, this person, a lot, their physical issues has everything to do with their mental point of focus. Yeah. And this person is ready for a breakthrough. It's like it's hit this critical point where it's gotten to be so much that it's making them reach for something different. Okay, there's this so whether they're fully aware of it or not, it's like they're ready for something different, for something more, a breakthrough mentality. They're ready for a different idea, a different perspective. They're ready for a perspective shift. Yeah, this person has been somebody who stays stuck on the same idea all the time. They always expect the same thing to happen. Oh, I had my heart broke before. Everybody I'm with cheats on me. Nobody loves me. Everybody abandons me. Nothing ever works out for me. This is the kind of conversation that this person has. Okay. Some of you have been that person in the past. This is what you've been working on in yourself. But, you know, there's an external experience that shows up now, not only to show you how far you've come, but there's this level of confirmation that's coming through this external experience, a level of confirmation that like you don't have to be stuck here no more. For somebody else, the level of confirmation is you're not stuck here no more. Now you could teach somebody else how to get out of it. Isn't that pretty cool? Let's clarify the wide open card. I'm seeing this one. And what do we have? The Ace of Wands, the new opportunity, the seed of new opportunity, the spark of new life. You put your hand on it, like you finally having the opportunity to break through. It's like where you guys are right now with this wide open is giving the energy of opportunity for new experience, for new reality, touching a new reality, having a new experience, doing a new thing, starting a new way, having a new day, victory. Ace of Wands is a victory because it's your victory march. It's your victory lap. It's your new chance to do it differently. It's your new opportunity. It's your new routine. It's your new behavior. It's your new way of being. It's your new state of being. It's your new way of being. It's all that. Yeah, it's all that. Ace of Wands. It's a creative spark, life force energy, bringing new life to your experience. I heard all you gotta do is say yes. So there's the energy here of saying yes to opportunity. There's a wide open opportunity. Say yes to it. It could be making some fear come up in you. Oh yeah, this was like when I had the opportunity to sign a new lease, but they were gonna raise my rent. Not just a little, but quite a lot, like a third. My rent was going up a third, and I was like, wow, now it's gonna be, oh my God, how much? And I'm like, okay, hold on a minute. The fear started coming in. I started to burst my own bubble. Then I'm like, hold on, I still got some bubbles left. And it's like, I'm supposed to be here. Okay, so there's this energy here of realizing like it's going to trigger the old fears in you, the fears of you that kept you restricted. Okay, but allowing yourself to say yes to this new opportunity is you saying yes to that which you have decided to become. Okay, what you've decided to become. Everything costs something. I heard the new you is going to cost the old you. Sometimes those emotional responses that we have as we change and let go in our life is literally mourning for who we used to be. And a strong message. Yeah, they're like, yeah, remember Melinda when you were going through that and you kept having those emotional responses and then when you woke up just sad and crying and stuff like that and then what was channeled through? Oh, this is just the old self dying. This is the morning of the old personality. This is the morning of who I've been my whole life that I'm no longer going to be. It's releasing who I used to be to become what I've evolved into. It's the shedding of the skin like the snake does. And this is the year of the snake. And so it's letting go of the old restrictive environment, letting go of the old restrictive limitations, the chains. Yeah, all the pains, letting them go in order to become more. And how did you get here? Because you intended to, you wished to, you worked to become this. You made choices that were different, did it consistently enough and frequently enough that it actually worked. And so now it's having that physical happening in your life that matches what you've become. So that is freaking awesome. Let's get a clarifier for why the Sisterhood of the Rose came out, making life beautiful for us. What's the point here? Why is it here? And we have the 8 of Hearts, 8 of Cups. Remember, they're saying anything you let go of is going to be replaced by something better. Yeah. What you're letting go of was the past. It gets replaced with something better. 8 of Hearts is 8 of Cups energy. And its key word in so many decks is release, letting things go, walking away. Yeah. What's up, cat? IE is in the house. And it's interesting because these hearts are upside down and they're coming off of the face of this person that's sitting here over this heart. This heart covers the whole entire body. All you see is a head. Heart covers the whole entire body, and we have all these upside down hearts coming like tears falling off the side. This looks like a winter scene in the center of this heart. So it's like, I heard when you realize that it's frozen over there and you don't want to be there, when you realize like you've grown cold toward the situation, it's time to replace something with beauty in your life. There's something here that it was keeping a person very restricted, and it's like it's time to let it go so you can grow. Yes, that's the energy. Let it go so you can grow. It's just going to require emotional detachment from it. If you're the teacher, you're teaching somebody to emotionally detach from their past experience. If you're the student in this, the universe in your life, which we're all a student. If you didn't know you're the student, now it's time to learn today. We all the student. going to have to emotionally detach from a lot of things. They're saying, even you, Melinda, we had to take everything from you. You lost the big house, you lost the old business location, all your children then left, you went to another state. Anything that you thought you had to let go of your low rider, had to let go of all kinds of stuff to get here. Yes. Why? Because all those things were vibrational resonance to the past. They were anchors to the past. Okay. It doesn't mean that the kids can't come back. The kids did come back. The point is, had to learn to live without them for a minute. So you, in this time, what you need to know, what's very important for you to know, if anything, even if you love it or not, whatever, anything that's being removed out of your life at this time, or at this this person, you could be telling them this, it's for your optimal growth. It's so that there's room for growth. They're showing me, they're showing me a plant that needs to be brought back to life. It's all withered, it's in dormant mode, it's all dried up, dead leaves on it, brittle, dried out branches. They're saying, if you had just cut back all the death, remove the death from the plant, clean out all the weeds, and it'll start growing again. Give it some water so that all the water could go to nourishing the part that will still grow, instead of trying to resuscitate what's dead. They're showing me the lemon tree that I've been growing from the seed from my brother's yard. It got so tall. But then recently it had gotten to the point where it actually went into dormant sleep state, and it got so tall, it just was just one little tiny prickly branch standing all the way tall as I am. When I'm 5'9", it might have even got taller than me. Point of it is, I was guided to move it from where it was sitting, put it in a location. So it's sitting in front of the front porch here at the house now, right in a little bit of sunlight every day. Point is, I was also guided to cut the one branch because it was dead. It was dead. It was so tall, but it was all dead. It was all dead. And they're saying, and it's growing too tall and it's not keeping enough down. So they said, cut it short. And then as soon as I did that, you know what? It's got all kinds of leaves on it now. It started growing like crazy again. So sometimes you got to trim back the fat. They're saying you got to cut off the dead material. If you're not having I see you do have the braveness to do it because your energy is coming out at the exorcist, but anywhere where you're not, life is causing the situations to happen. The old is being removed to make room for the new growth. You got to get rid of what's dead because the dead, especially with plants, if you keep a lot of dead branches on your trees, on your plants like that, they actually pull a lot of energy from the tree, from the plant. If you remove the dead, then it gives the chance for the part that is alive to thrive. Hey, the part that's alive, that it can thrive if you remove all that stuff that's dead. Okay, message received for jump in. Our clarifying card that is in our guidance position is the 3 of Hearts. See, trimming back the fat. We went from 8 of Hearts is what you need to know to 3 of Hearts is what you need to grow. Hello? Jump on in. So somebody here, there was 8 points of focus. It's time to focus on these 3. What is the change? You already know. It's not for me. It's for you. But the point of the matter is, we went from 8 of Hearts to 3 of Hearts. In the 8 of Hearts, you realize, like, this is not growing the way I wanted it to. Oh, man, this is not satisfying like I thought it would. This is just not doing what I thought it would go and do. So what you do, you trim back the fat, cut 5 out. 5, the number of conflict, the number of challenge, the number of fighting, the number of, sparring and debating and arguing and disagreement, discord. It's the changing number. But it also keep you in this place of in a lack of motion, I'm hearing. And so once you trim that back, you end up with the 3 of Hearts. 3 of Hearts is an energy of coming together, working together, celebration. It's a card of good time, good times. These are the good times. What are the 3 most important things in your life? I'm hearing every day, stop and count 3 things to be grateful for. I said, anytime you start to think about what you don't have, what you want, what you need, stop and replace that want, need, lack thought with I have this, that, and the other, and I'm grateful for it. I have, and I'm grateful for my shoes. I have, and I'm grateful for my home. I have, and I'm grateful for this food. I have, and I'm grateful for, they're saying at least 3 things. You can always find 3 things. If nothing else, let me help you. If you can't find 3 other things to be grateful for, be grateful that your heart is beating, your ears work, and you got breath in your lungs, and they work. If you can't find nothing else, there's every reason to be grateful for at least those 3 things. Yeah. Notice I didn't say your eyes work, because there's somebody who can listen to my show, but you can't watch, because guess what? You're blind, literally physically blind. I'm only colorblind. You're literally physically blind. Welcome to the show. I'm glad you enjoy hearing what we got to say. That shit just made you laugh. I see you laughing, laughing, laughing. How did she know? Because source tells me what I need to know, and I just say it here to you. This is awesome. I'm so grateful that I could be here to give the message for somebody who doesn't have physical eyesight but has so much joy and spiritual sight. This is awesome. So there's a big change coming, in removing restrictive points of view, removing obstacles to our abundance that has been held on to. And I see people letting go of these mentalities that has been keeping them small, is what I heard. Keeping them small, restricting their growth, trimming back the fat, cutting off the dead branches, clearing out the weeds, getting rid of anything that is a constant reminder of where you used to be, so that you have room for what's new. I'm getting somebody who has you've been holding on to all kinds of half broke, half working, non-functional stuff, and it's just been surrounding you. I see you either repairing it or getting rid of it. And I see somebody who's got a bunch of functional stuff, but you don't use or need any of it. I heard offering it up on Marketplace or offer up for $5 or $10. You'd be surprised how much money you're going to put in your bank account. Give them a deal and get what you need. I heard, because you actually have it. Somebody here, you had some money struggles, but you got a bit of hoarder tendencies. I ain't even gonna lie. That's what I saw. You got a bit of, I gotta hold on to this. I gotta hold on to that. Why do you have 5 blenders? Why? Nobody needs 5 blenders, but I guarantee you that there are 4 people out there that will buy each one of them blenders for 5, 10, 20, but whatever. I don't know what the original value is. You do, because you bought all of them. You didn't need 5 blenders at any one point in time, unless you was running an Orange Julius shop. And then if that's the case, you got Ninja blenders. You could sell those for probably like $100 each. Point is, you don't need 5 blenders. Why do you have 5 blenders? Please help somebody else have a great day by finding exactly what they need. You're going to be close to where they're at. They're going to drive right over, hand you $20. You're going to clear space. And then repeat with the other stuff that's sitting in the hutch, the stuff that's sitting under your dining room table, and that one closet that you ain't even been able to put nothing in. You ain't touching none of that stuff in 5 to 10 years. Why are you holding on to it? Oh, and we're talking about physical stuff again? Yes, we are, but we're also using the physical stuff about the symbolism. No symbolism. Yeah, they're saying a lot of emotional pent up stuff that you've got under your under your spiritual dining room table, and your spiritual hutch, and in your spiritual closet in the hall that you ain't walked in 5 to 10 years. They're saying there's somebody else in the universe could use it a lot better than you. Why don't you try giving those emotional and mental burdens to the universe? Say, here, I'm gonna give this to you. They're saying because you can't lose anything, but you could sure give it away freely. And if you can give it away freely, the universe will determine a better place for it to go, because somebody else could use that emotion. Somebody else needs that feeling. Somebody else needs that emotion, that awareness, because it's going to help them have the breakthrough of where the heck they're at. But you don't have to keep anything. You can give it back to the universe. All those pains, all those groans, all those moans, all those difficult things that you've been trying to navigate on your own for so long, that has not got you nowhere. They said, give it to the universe. See what the universe can do for. Oh, I see the word future fell down. Future, and it's facing us. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, that's enough. And then we have reflection, and it came down here, and it's upside down. So you've been doing some reflection. You're getting excited about your future. You're ready to walk into your future. Only those 2 words flipped out, showing themselves to me. So that's awesome. Let's start over here and see what else we have. Creativity. Ooh, yeah. If you can stop bursting your own bubble, remove the negativity from your life, remove the attachments to certain things, what you're going to find is it gives a strong creative energy to what you want to see. What do you see? What are you focused on? Huh? Yeah. What do you see? This one is focus. Look at the focus in these eyes. Where your focus goes, energy flows, and that's what grows. Are you upset about this, that, or the other? No, I don't want to do this. No, I don't want to look at that. No, I don't want to think about that. Well, guess what? What you see is what you're going to get. So key, and I'm not talking about with the physical eye. I'm talking about the physical eyes and the spiritual eyes and the mental eyes. Focus your mind on what you want to see. Look at what you actually do see and find gratitude for what the heck you have surrounded with yourself. Somebody here, you got so many mats and carpets all around, and you used to want all those. Now you walk on them every day and you didn't even pay no attention to them. How about a little bit of gratitude for the thing you walk on every day that you used to want so bad? And now you have it, and you ain't paying no mind to it, and you ain't showing no gratitude for it. Yes, I'm talking about the floor mats and the carpet. Yes, you should get a little bit more grateful and excited even about that. Why? It's energy. Energy of having. And what does having lead to? More having. What else? We have reason. Reason. Oh my gosh. Out on the Ace of Wands. I love that. And the Three of Hearts. And the blessing. The reason is so you can open up the energy of blessings to come into your life. Let go of what was holding you back mentally, emotionally, and physically. And open up the room for what you want. What's a match for you for now? Yeah. And we have the dragon. We just had the year of the dragon finished up. Dragon energy. What is a dragon? It's a fierce protector. It's somebody who found who. There's a lot about the dragon energy. Dragon representing the energy of Draco, a planet in which these amazing, magnificent creatures just basically devoured and destroyed their whole planet and had no light in them. They just ravaged and destroyed it until it was lifeless. They had to go to other places. And you know why they didn't have no light in them? Because they weren't, they decided to work everything against their connection to source. So they were vampiring energy from everything in their planet, caused them to be very violent and destructive. They go out into the universe to all these different places. And you know what? Along their journeys, some of them have a heart awakening. Some of you are dragons. You might have been a cold, ruthless, cold piece of work. And you know what? You woke up the love in your heart. And when you turn your light on, you become a ferocious protector, a guardian, somebody who could spit fire when you need to, somebody that could fly when you have to, somebody that could ravage something when you have to, but connected to source, connected to love. This is going to bring new fire in your life. So anywhere where it's time for you to cut out something because that person is abusive to people, animals, or properties, somebody been breaking stuff in your house, get rid of them. It's time for you to become the dragon. You're not getting rid of them because you want to pit tit for tat. You're getting rid of them as a protector of self. That's okay. It's okay for you to protect yourself. You don't have to tolerate anybody putting their hands on you. I don't care what you say to them. Yeah. I don't care what you say to them. They don't have no business putting their hands on you. They don't have no business coming in your home and busting up your stuff. Nobody has a right to do that. You don't have to tolerate it. It's time for you to get your protective dragon energy on. Some of you are going to benefit from studying dragon energies. What else do we have here? Lover. For some of you, this person is somebody who claims to be your lover. For some of you, this person is somebody who claims to love you, and that's what they keep milking and leeching onto you for. But it's because I love you. But if you go away from me, I'll go crazy. I'll go insane. Baby, if I'm the only thing keeping you from going crazy and insane, you might need to go crazy and insane. That's not my job. How dare you put that responsibility onto me? Somebody here been using some form of manipulation like that against another, talking about it's your job to make sure I don't go crazy. What the heck? It's my job to make sure I don't go crazy, and trying to keep you from going crazy is going to make me crazy. I'm good. You can go ahead and take that somewhere. Yeah. I heard just don't let them go to your bank. You got some checks. It's time for you to cash. Don't let them go to the bank with you to cash your checks. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody here hasn't done reflection, and this is a situation that is this person needs to hear about, and you either already told them or you about to tell them. Yeah. It's time to realize the real lies that you've been telling yourself, so you can see with your real eyes what you would like to bring into your life. Holding on to other people that don't want to be there or who are abusive to you, holding on to this item or that item because it makes you feel secure because, well, I got it from here. It has so much memories. Yeah, but that person, you don't care for those memories of that person. Why would you want to hold on to memories of that person? They're saying, let it go, let it go, let room for new energy to flow into your life. Yeah. Since we pulled these little cards out, the Indigo Sage affirmation cards earlier, we're going to go ahead and use some of these before we get into the reading of your Alpha and Omega messages. So thankful and grateful that all of you are here and present in this energy on all time, space, and dimensions, because this is what is coming up for us. And it's so perfect because even the macrocosmic energy of this is supportive of this energy of the snake, which is the year that we're in during the time of this recording. So let's see, what do we have? Most important messages for the tribe. I'm seeing one more. I saw 3 cards out of this. There it is. Okay. First one came out and it's giving us this picture of this little, is it a mouse? It looks like a field mouse sitting on some berries. Let's see what it says. Fruitful self-mastery. Abundance eternally flows to support and nurture your greatest individual dreams. It's card number 32. It's harvest time and you know it. It's time for you to receive the abundance that supports and nurtures your greatest dreams, your dreams for yourself. And I heard 𝕿𝖊 closer to my dreams and I'm getting higher. That's the energy. Okay. What's this one say? Card number 29. It says, receive abundance. The gift of life will unfurl with new vitality within every cell of your being. And it's so easy. Be more grateful for the floors you walk on, the lights that light up your life, the air that you breathe, the toilet bowls you sit on, the trash cans you use, the dishes you use, the water that washes your dishes and your body and flushes the toilet, the seats that you sit on, the shoes on your feet, the clothes on your back, the food in your fridge, the salt, and how the salt jar is always full, the ice in the fridge and the ice maker that lets the cubes fall out, the shows, the abundance of shows on television when you actually sit down and watch TV, that fact that there's so much space for you to fill in your life with beautiful things, I heard. And card number 37, holy yes to all of you. Experience yourself from a new ecstatic perspective every moment. I love that. You have a new perspective. You're either in the process of building this energy or getting it confirmed because somebody's coming into your life and you're going to show them how you got here. And it's going to be a blessing to you and them because you're going to be like, dang, I remember when I used to see things that way. Dang, I remember you when I used to have those kind of feelings. And now look at me. This person is going to show you how far you've come. And, you know, it's awesome. Whether they're the one you're just having a conversation with or they're the one you're letting go. A lot of you are going to experience this in the one you're letting go of is your old self. The one that you're focused on creating more of is this new self. And you could be going through a mourning period. But what you resist persists and what you embrace, you can erase. So don't run from it because it's going to catch you no matter where you go. It could be in the same energy with the whole different face and a different name and a different place. Remember, that urge to get rid of everything and start over again is a trauma response. Okay, let's go ahead and read your Alpha and Omega messages and close this out. You have the messenger of emotion. This is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know were developing. A social invitation could soon be on its way to you. There's a person involved who's very gentle and loving. with only the kindest of intentions. It could be you, especially if you're artistic, shy, and sensitive. I heard you're not going to get ready for your soft girl era where you're taken care of and supported by the universe, where you don't have to be hard and cruel and tough. Okay. You did a lot of that. You don't have to do so much of that. It's time to be more receptive, more kind, more grateful for where you're at. And at the same time, have the power to breathe fire and rain down fire on anything that would get in the way of that. You heard? Okay, let's see. From the postcard from Spirit. Dearest you, we're a chatty bunch over here, always talking about how to support you in your life's journey. We communicate to you through the language of oracles, dreams, signs, metaphors, and omens. In your life on earth, however, clarity in your communication is essential to being understood. You don't speak in symbols, and if you did, you would definitely confuse things. Right now, you're facing a situation in which you're being asked to have integrity, be clear, and learn how to ask for your needs to be met. The first step is to admit out loud that you have needs. The second is to ask out loud for them to be met. And the third is to allow for the other person, organization, or even us to answer you. When you follow these steps, you can most definitely expect an answer. In your favor? Affirmative, we say. Loving you so very much. And this is what I have for your download today. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence and participation. Thank you for the growth on the channel. If you'd like to jump in and get more active, consider a membership. Go below the video for donations and personal consultations. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you could treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.